Students, today in biology, chapter number 8, you will learn about kingdom fungi. So, first of all, picture of mushrooms is shown, which is also a fungus. Introduction. Approximately 1 lakh species of organisms called fungi are known, and many more are estimated to be present in the world. This group fungi includes notorious pathogens. Notorious pathogens means so much harmful, disease-causing microbes or organisms, such as disastrous or harmful rusts, smuts. Both are fungal diseases of wheat and corn, and molds means fungi growing on important crops and foodstuff, for which we are dependent for our food. So they totally destroy and damages those crops. Now, what are smuts? The smuts are multicellular fungi characterized by their large number of spores called teleospores. Picture is shown. Next, rust. They are also fungi. They are plant diseases caused by pathogenic fungi, which cause very serious and harmful diseases in crops. Images of rust are shown that they damages the leaf of the crops. Mushrooms, truffles, morels, penicillium. It is a fungus and is the source of first antibiotic penicillin. Yeast are used in bakeries, breweries, and they are also members of this group, fungi. Ecological role of fungi as decomposers is paralleled only by bacteria. As you know that bacteria and fungi are the main decomposers, and they decompose large organic compounds into simple, small pieces. Taxonomic status or rank of fungi has changed from that of a group of plant kingdom to a separate kingdom fungi, as it was discussed earlier in 5 kingdom system of classification proposed by Sir Robert Whittaker. They resemble plants in some respects because they have cell wall which is made of chitin. They lack centrioles for cell division, and they are non-motile or non-moving. They remain fixed at a position. But fungi resemble more animals than plants. Unlike plants and like animals, fungi are heterotrophic. They are unable to make their own food, like animals. They lack cellulose in their cell wall, and they contain chitin. Chitin is a chemical which is also found in external skeleton of animals, arthropods. For this reason, some mycologists, the study of fungi is known as mycology, and the person who study about fungi are called mycologists. So some mycologists think that fungi and animals probably arose from a common ancestor because they have so many similarities among them. But fungi are different from animals in having cell wall made up of chitin. Being absorptive heterotrophs, they are unable to make their own food, and they absorb different kind of dead and decaying food molecules, and they are non-motile, non-moving. So fungi are neither plants nor animals. Their DNA studies confirm that they are different from all other organisms. They show characteristic types of mitosis, which is a cell division, but in fungi, mitosis name is closed mitosis or nuclear mitosis. During nuclear mitosis in fungi, nuclear envelope doesn't break. Instead, the mitotic spindle forms inside the nucleus, and the nuclear membrane constricts, that is, it separates the cell between 2 clusters of daughter chromosomes. In some fungi, nuclear envelope dismantles late. It means disassembles late. But fungi are distinct from plants, animals, protists in many ways, so they are assigned to a separate kingdom known as kingdom fungi. As you know that in plants and animals in mitosis, nuclear membrane disassembles, that is, disorganizes. But here, what happens? That spindles form inside the nucleus. Fungi have nuclear mitosis. Mitosis in fungi is different from that in plants or other eukaryotes in one key respect, that is, nuclear membrane doesn't break down. But in plants and animals, the nuclear membrane or envelope disassembles. It breaks down. Structure of fungus cell, like nucleus is present, they contain cytoplasm, cell membrane, cell wall, which is made up of chitin. The body of fungus. The body of fungus is made up of thread-like structures called hyphae, and the overall body of fungus is called mycelium. The body of a fungus is called mycelium, and it consists of long, cylinder, thin, branched, tubular, like tube, thread-like filaments called hyphae. Hyphae spread extensively over the surface of the substratum. That is, surface is called as chitin in their cell wall is more resistant to decay as compared to cellulose and lignin that make up plant cell wall. So they are resistant to decay. Hyphae may be septate or non-septate. Septate means having separations, cross walls, and non-septate means having no cross walls, no separations. So first of all, we will learn about septet hyphae. They are divided by cross walls called septa into individual cells containing one or more nuclei. Non-septate hyphae, as the name suggests, that they do not have septa, they lack septa and are not divided into individual cells. Instead, these are in the form of an elongated, multinucleated, large cell having so many nuclei. Such hyphae are called cenocytic hyphae, in which cytoplasm moves efficiently, distributing the materials throughout the cell. Septa or separation or cross walls of many septate fungi have a pore through which cytoplasm flows from cell to cell, carrying the materials to the growing tips of fungi, enabling the hyphae to grow rapidly. When food and water are abundant and temperature is favorable or suitable, all parts of fungus growing through the substrate or surface are metabolically active, that is, they increase in number. Extensive spreading system of hyphae thread-like structures provide enormous or large surface area for absorption. Some images of hyphae are shown, that they are long thread-like structures. Hyphae may be packed together or organized to form a complex reproductive structure in fungi like mushrooms, puffballs, morels, and they can expand rapidly. Yeast are non-hyphal unicellular fungi. All fungal nuclei are haploid except for transient diploid zygote that forms during sexual reproduction. That is, diploid zygote is formed during sexual reproduction. In most fungi, the zygotes of transient structures formed by karyogamy, fusion of nucleus, and are the only diploid stage in life cycle. In fungus, now they are discussing it in detail. Sexual reproduction, karyogamy, results in the fusion or union of haploid nuclei, that is 1n plus 1n, and their formation of diploid nucleus 2n, a nucleus containing complete set or two set of chromosomes, one from each parent. The cell formed as a result of this sexual reproduction is called zygote. A single mycelium may produce up to a kilometer of new hyphae in only one day. A circular clone or copy of fungus Armillaria, which is a pathogenic fungus, disease-causing fungus, afflicting or affecting cone-bearing plants called conifers. Now you will see the images of Armillaria fungus. Has great ability to cause diseases, and it affects plants called conifers. These are cone-bearing plants on which Armillaria attacks. Finally, different kind of mushrooms are shown, and this is all about kingdom fungi.